Hello everyone and welcome to a bit of a special stream. In fact, you might be kind of confused. Why the hell are we playing this when we were in the middle of the last story? Why did we suddenly just jump over to Evangelion? Simple actually. Aside from the fact that it was just getting a little bit tiring playing the last story so many weeks in a row, even with that Splatterhouse break. This week marked a major milestone. I finally had one video, a first video, that reached 10,000 views on my channel. And that video was my review of Neon Genesis Evangelion Ayanami Raising Project. So, as such, I decided to capitalize on that and celebrate by playing another Evangelion game, the most famous Evangelion game. This is Neon Genesis Evangelion for the Nintendo 64. We already see sort of a actually pretty impressive recreation of a scene from the anime of the first impact. I actually didn't sit through this intro when I was doing my test earlier this week. I wanted to be sure I tested this to make sure it worked because I had to install this emulator for the first time. Chat, there we go. That'll be better. It'll be easy for me to see it like that. Although it doesn't exactly sound like it's running at full speed. I think OBS might be sort of fucking with it a bit. The audio is definitely kind of stuttering, and I don't remember that being the case while I was testing, so I'm just assuming OBS is taking up too much resources. It is using up 11.6% of my CPU. So unlike a lot of other Evangelion games that are just like whatever they wanted to make, like there are some strange Evangelion games. Ayanami Raising Project being a key example. This one goes a different route in that it is meant to be a full recreation of the anime. And there's just one thing I want to show off in the options menu first. Options menu is really light. But there's something in here I do find pretty funny. You can set your difficulty. I have it set to easy just because this is my first time playing this game. And you might be wondering, what the hell is third impact? That is what they call deleting your save file. I find that pretty funny. Alright, so simulation mode is technically open in that because I started it, but actually I'm going to have to do third impact because I've beat the first level on a test file. I can't read any of this. And I did look into it. There is no fan translation for this game. Okay, so there we go. And we'll start up story mode. Oh yeah, hang on. Is there like a way I can increase the speed a little bit? Okay, see, when I open up this, it's running fine. And this is really the best part of this game, the music. Because they do something I love in anime games, which is where they use music from the anime, and beyond that, it's where it's, like, really trying to use it, even though they can't so much. Buffer. Just trying to see if there's any way I can speed this up a little bit. This is my first time using Moop N64. I don't really do N64 emulation. So if I turn that off, does that like completely fuck with my game? If I turn off the frame buffer? Okay, it seems to be Okay, it seems like we're okay. Anyway, back to the music. It's them doing music, just, the music from the anime, but it's done using, like, the default N64 sound font. So you hear, like, the flute from Mario 64 playing Cruel Angel's Thesis. It's hilarious. I love it. Sadly, not enough anime games do stuff like that. Obviously, nowadays, it's not an issue at all because they can just use the exact music from the anime, and that's not a problem. You know, Kill la Kill uses just the anime music, which is amazing. But I miss the old days where it was like, yeah, we remade Melissa from Full Metal Alchemist on the Game Boy Advance sound chip. But they do another thing I love about just any sort of adaptation game, where they are specifically recreating the things from the anime or anything that they're recreating within the hardware they have to work with. They do kind of cheat by just using images like this. And actually, the amount of voice acting is pretty impressive. But yo, like, I'm not looking for accuracy if you're trying to recreate something on limited hardware for a game. Like, I just want to see the attempt. Kingdom Hearts is usually really good about that. Okay, so here we go. You have all the controls. You can't really read it, but there's not too much to say. Move left and right with the analog stick. A is like punch, B is another punch. A and B together is grab. Hold down R and use the analog stick to dash. Or I think it's like another grab. Down on C down is the AT field, and then alternating A and C down is like an AT attack. That part I'm only have up because I have a walkthrough open. And the reason I have a walkthrough open is because I understand this is very much the kind of game where you are meant to recreate the anime to its best. And that's I've seen Evangelion twice. I do not have it perfectly memorized, so I kind of just have to... I have a guide open just to help me out. Should be okay. Apparently it's a decently short game, so it's 100% possible we can beat this game tonight. Although I admit hearing the Japanese voice is kind of weird, because now it's a third voice for the series I have to get used to. First time I watched the series was with the ADV dub, then I watched it with the Netflix dub, and now I have to hear the original Japanese. It's weird. So anyway, welcome to the first episode of Evangelion. All I'm saying now, I have a little bit of experience with this game. Oh no, B is like a B is guard, okay. R by itself does nothing. Oh man, trying to... Maybe it's like I hold down and then... I can't say I'm 100% sure what I'm doing here. Despite the fact this is the one level I've played before. Gotta raise that synchro rate, yo. But the first level is a little bit nice in that you don't... In that there is a way to beat this level, like, really well. But you don't have to use it. You can just be a total noob at it like Shinji was. So I'm trying to be a little bit fancy about it by using my AT field. You can see my synchro rate goes up a little bit every time I hit the guy. So yeah, like you can see, I am actively draining the Angel's health. I'm not doing much, frankly. There doesn't seem to be a limit as to how much I'm allowed to use the AT field. I should probably map C down to something else. If that's the only C button I gotta use, I should probably map it to something a little more convenient. I should probably also map Z to L, because that's a button I need to use, and Z on the classic controller is kind of a weird spot. I'm still kind of failing, though. Even on easy mode, I'm new at this. Let's see, we're above 70%. All is well. It's entirely possible that between the next two levels, I may have to take a quick look over at my guide. I'm very curious how this is going to go. Oh man, it's hard to get my finger over to the left analog stick in time. Let's try and grab him. Oh, there we go. Kicked him. Yeah. Oh, he's got like 1 HP left. Oh, he's blowing up. All right. Alright, how different do you think Evangelion would be if Shinji just handled himself fine his first time in the Eva like that? Okay, see, this image is a lot less ominous when it didn't go berserk. This way, like, hey, I beat it up, it blew up, and I walked out totally fine. That just looks badass. The way it's supposed to be spooky and ominous. And now this I want to bring up. Because obviously this mission clear save data screen is supposed to be recreating the credits. They also do not use Fly Me to the Moon. Netflix was not the first one to replace the song for this sequence. I'm really upset, though, the song that's playing is not Ray's theme. That would be hilarious if Netflix, after they figured out they couldn't get Fly Me to the Moon, or they just didn't feel like it, they decided instead to, they chose the song they wanted to put in because of the N64 game. Alright, so let's see, what does my guide say? Something's happening over there. I can't kind of see it. They feel forth. It's going fast. Okay, so yeah. Let me go in and change a couple settings. Profile. Edit profile. Oh, stop game before editing it. Oh man, fine. It's like a weird eel thing. Huh. Aside from its weird shape, its eyes look a lot like Kamata-kun from Shin Godzilla, and, which is, another Anno project. I mean, you gotta wonder. All right. This time I've got a gun. Doesn't seem to be working too much, though. Shinji screams a lot in this game. Oh, it's fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. Uh-oh. My power cable came out. I have 5 minutes. See, the attempt, honestly, to recreate scenes from Evangelion on the N64 is pretty badass. Pull out the progressive knife. Which is a name I'm never ever going to be able to forget because of how many times they yell it out in Ayanami Raising Project. Yep. You have to be a little bit further away before I can use the AT field. Uh-oh. Oh, ooh. That hurt me pretty good. Now I'm down a lot of health. Oh, he's doing it again. Okay, see, this is why it's important I save, because it's very possible I'm going to lose this. Let's try grabbing the guy. Oh. Ugh. Okay, I'm down. Well, that went well. Practice is important, guys. As soon as I'm past the point where I can't practice, I lost pretty badly. Yes. Alright. Can't skip this, unfortunately. Okay, well, we got to this part quick. So the problem is this already starts cutting out my health. I wonder if it's possible to, like, skip that section. Ow. Good lord, I'm already down to half health. It's been like half a minute. Okay, like, I'm hitting down on the analog stick here. Is my synchro rate too low to use an AT field? Okay, I can do that to get a little distance. And a bit of damage, although it seems like it healed a little bit. Oh. God, I'm doing even worse this time. There we go. Okay, now I can use the AT field again. And I'm down again. Okay. Yeah. And none of my buttons let me skip this. Great. Come on. Okay, I'm going to want to quit the game so I can remap some of my buttons. So let me just make a save state. I'll assume that worked. Close ROM. Off. Stop game. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I want C down to instead be X. And I want Z to instead be my L button. Where's Z on here? A, B, C. There we go. Okay, that should have worked. Yep, we're back. Good. All right. My buttons should be a little bit easier now. There we go, okay. At least managed to figure that part out. Although I was probably supposed to do it a little bit more. Maybe it's like I hit the button and then I attack while I'm in there. Okay, well I'm getting the knife out at least. think I'm starting to figure this game out a little bit. So I think my problem was that I was mashing AT field and attack, like, between each other. Because that's what I thought the guide was saying. I think it's you hold AT field, you hit attack, and then when the animation starts, then you start alternate mashing them. See, we do have to wonder how good this, there we go. We do have to wonder how good this guide is, because it was literally written the year the game came out in '99. Which actually does surprise me that there was someone in the English-speaking world who cared enough about Evangelion to write a guide about the N64 game so soon after it came out. Like, before I think Evangelion was even available here in the US. It might not have been out for long, I don't know. I'm like, why is the AT field not consistent is my problem. Alright, I lost again. Duh. Okay, I'm doing save states. It takes forever to load back into the fight. Even then, I still have to sit through this part. I'm hitting the... Why is it so hard for it to work? Like, I'm hitting a button. It is a button. I'm hitting it. It should activate an AT field. Okay, what? Am I like... Is that not the button command I should be hitting? Maybe the other guide had a bit better information. I'm gonna check that guide out. This cutscene's gonna play for a while. It's fine. Okay, I didn't have time to read all the way. Okay, there's like extra things I can do, but I need a high enough synchro rate in order to use them. Yeah, I'm impressed that you know all these names. I do not know any of these angel names. Aside from Ramiel, of course. Everyone knows that one. Oh, is this going to be my end again? I'm still in the fight. What am I doing wrong about that? And what am I doing wrong about my damn AT field? There I go again. What does the guide say about this stuff? Tearing through AT fields very possible, though hard. Okay, yes, it's basically only easy enough to do when you have a high enough synchro level. Oh god, these are some actually pretty complex controls. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, we're already back here. I'm gonna make a save state a little bit after this, just so I don't have to sit through this part again. I'm starting to feel like this is another bad idea, because I'm not understanding this game. Save state, okay. Well, that was quick. That one I feel like has to happen. Into the Nope, just on the ground. Oh, God. So the problem is the controls in this game are really slow. It's really difficult to actively do what you're trying to do. See, the problem with the complexity of the controls that I'm looking at the guide is just that it's not just you have to like hold down a direction on the analog stick and then hit the button a certain amount of times, whether you want to just do normal punches or grapples or all of that. It's the fact that it's also all dependent on synchro level. So like there are certain moves you can only do when you're like above 60. There are ones you can only do above 80. You have to be over 100 for some of them. It's way too much to try and memorize. I feel like you're stunned for a while, like after you get knocked back by their AT field. And that's what my problem is, that I can't use mine. But even on some of these, man. Yep. God, Lord, anytime he hits me, like, at all, it just sends me flying. Oh, I did that. That was cool. Put up my AT field. Oh, God. And these brief black pauses between every single cutscene are really annoying. This might be my end again. Barely still alive, but I think it's pretty clear I ain't winning this. Maybe I can't hold back when I try to do my AT field. Is that a problem? Load state. Good. Oh, God. He hits real hard, real fast. And then I'm immediately on a time limit because of it. And it immediately drops my synchro level to the point where I basically can't actually do that AT field attack. And I get damaged a crazy amount. Good God. Let's see what this one does to me. Up in the mountain. Pull out my progressive knife. You know what? I'm just going to start this over. Okay, I was definitely hitting the AT field button. Hold on, I need to try and get this first part, like, correct. Okay, for some reason I'm just not allowed to bring out the AT field right now. And because the camera angle changes, it's real hard to tell, like, when you can actively do things. Oh, and of course I immediately get hit with the most damaging attack. And it still pulled out my cable. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to really regret playing this game because holy shit, it just barely works. Either that or there's just something about it I really cannot understand. See, I feel like instead of these guides just giving me basic hints, I want one that tells me, like, the exact strategy for every single stage. Like, do this, do that. All of this, everything it could possibly tell me. That's really what I need. A video guide would admittedly be helpful for that. Good God. And failing that drops your synchro down like crazy. Yeah, I'm not holding out my hope there. Okay, like dodge that first swing. Okay, hurt it a bit. I swear it looks like it heals. Oh. Yeah, nope. And you can't even get off a full combo before he just knocks you out of it. Alright, let's get to that progressive knife section. Should I just be like really trying to grab him a lot and hope that that can deal the damage I need? Okay, that always brings my sync up again. Probably don't want to try that. Ooh, now I can stab him. Nice. Ooh, that deals good damage. Alright, that could be the strat. Problem, of course, being he keeps getting up. And knock him away with the AT field. Run in to grab him again. Alright, I think we could have our strat. I love how Shinji is just terrified every time this guy gets back up. Oh, he got me first, and immediately returned all the damage I dealt to him. Like, wow. Oh, God. I feel like I'm just not... I need to, like, position my fingers to do that. Good God. And I might be dead. Nope, barely still alive. Okay, now I'm dead. Let's try this again. Okay. So it'd be nice if he at least immediately knocked me into the state where I'm using my progressive knife. Alright, into that. Nope, just down on the street. Okay, come on, man. Don't make me pull out my knife. Field on. Get closer. Grab. I understand I'd deal more damage if I had my knife out, but I at least want to try and get as much damage in now as I can. Before he just bitch slaps me away with his tentacle. Okay, we've almost got him down to half health, guys. See, it's a shame that grabs don't seem to raise my synchro like other successful attacks do. Oh, I'm close enough. Grab. Nope, okay. He grabbed me. But this... Nope, he just tossed me over here. No, wait. Might be heading... Getting my knife out. Good, okay. That'll always hopefully serve as a good equalizer. It is nice playing N64 games on emulation because they do look these models do look nice and sharp. Other things suffer in quality a crazy amount, like 2D elements, but the 3D models at least look nice. There we go. See, I feel like maybe I can be a little bit further away than I thought in order to grab someone. Yeah, this guy even has like the vents on his neck like Shin Godzilla would. Nope, failed that. Okay, we're doing good. Of course, the low synchro rate is probably going to fuck me up in future levels. Especially when I can't get my AT field out to guard against attacks. He just needs like one more. Oh, nope, he's blown up. Yeah, alright, we finally beat level 2. Okay, so they're just going to do this at the end of every level to show that I've won. Again, sort of diminishes the impact of that original moment. Okay, another angel down. Okay, mission 3, from what I remember reading in the guide, this one's different. Oh, is that Ramiel? Yeah, there he is, the octahedron himself. Oh, and actually, I didn't mention this before, now's another good time to play an Evangelion game, because right now we're in the 25th anniversary of the series airing, and in fact, last Sunday was the 25th anniversary of Episode 8, which was the episode where Asuka is introduced, which makes last Sunday the 25th anniversary of the longest-running waifu war in anime history. And if you want to know where I stand, it's Rei. Rei is definitely better. Why haven't we seen Rei in this game yet? Now see, Ramiel is interesting because he's the exact opposite of the next mecha series that Gainax would make. Maybe not next, but a future mecha series Gainax would make, in that he does have a drill, but he's using it to drill downwards instead of up to the heavens. Alright, so this one, yeah, okay, so this one's a shooter level. Hey, there's Rei. She's a silhouette, but there she is. These subtitles don't really mean anything when you don't hear the voices. At that point, it's just a text box, and I can't read it. Hey, there's Rei's voice. All right. You know what? I wonder. Ramiel is just an octahedron of 8 triangles. Do you think he is actually just made of 8 giant polygons? Because there's no need to make him any more complex. He very well could just be 8 polygons. And if that, he is the easiest character for... He is the most simplest character model in any video game ever. Okay, so okay. Oh man, that is a sensitive analog stick. Okay. I might have already won. Well, level 3 was a lot easier than level 2. Alright, Ramiel is dead. We did it. Okay, let me get the other guide open again. Short movie. Okay. Looks like the next level is just basically quick time events, but it's going to require me mashing A and down C again, which even mapped down C to X, this could be a problem because it doesn't seem to respond, and I don't know whether that's a problem with my controller, a problem with the emulation, or a problem with just the game itself. Oh shit, it's Red Alone, guys. It's admittedly a very tenuous connection, but I have seen several people say that this specific Ava here, maybe not, I guess the Ava wouldn't be correct. This specific robot here is based on Jet Jaguar from Godzilla. Because the color scheme is similar, the fact that it's a robot that goes off on his own on his own mission, and the fact that its name is similar to Jet Jaguar's original name, Red Alone. You know, that could be it, guys. Okay, yeah, so... let's see how long it takes me to figure out this level. Demo? What the hell? Next game? What does that mean? Okay. So what you do is you mash these two buttons to run faster. It's like literally playing track and field. Thankfully, I am good at mashing buttons. Okay. And then I hit, and then I do quick time events. Put Masato inside. Are they just making sure I know that this is a cutscene and not gameplay? Like, I can tell. The game doesn't look like this. Maria. Okay, shit, oh, I was supposed to hold down and then mash those two buttons? Okay, well, we failed. Okay, do I at least get to continue from that point, or do I have to do the running section first? I gotta do the running, alright. I've beaten the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid. This button mashing means nothing to me. Or I should say, I've beaten the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. That's really a difficult one. Still have to sit through this again. Admittedly, watching all this is kind of putting me in the mood to watch Evangelion again. But I have other anime to watch. I still need to finish Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex. I just have to watch Solid State Society. Okay, there we go. I can skip that part of the cutscene. Oh, God. Oh, God, that is a really difficult thing to do just because of the placement of my hands. See, if I could use the D-pad, that'd at least be a little bit easier. Even on an N64 controller, this would still be a pain in the ass with that button placement. Because you gotta mash those things pretty fast. Okay, so now I have to wait until the next game icon shows up on screen before I'm allowed to skip it. Which, you know, that's the sort of thing you see in a game that has to load. Like, you have to let the cutscene play out a certain amount before you're allowed to skip it because it has to load the next area. Oh, but this is an N64 game. That's not a problem. Okay, let me put the controller in my lap. And we hope for the best. Okay, which direction do I need to hold? Okay, we're okay for now. Okay, I just have to get it far enough over. Alright. I think we did it. That was real uncomfortable. Listen, it'd be one thing if I only had to mash one button, but the fact that I have to alternate mashing two, and I tried a bit in there, hitting them both at the same time is not really effective. Alright then. So now we're suddenly making great progress. I think this game has like 18 levels, so we still got quite a bit to go. From what I remember of the progress of the series, the next level should be Asuka's introduction. Yeah, see red. Yep, okay. Alright, so we don't actually do the mission where, like on the boat. Just Asuka's here now. Oh, is this? Yeah, this is the dance episode. See, this is the level that should be like a rhythm game. See, it splits into two autonomous ones. Only the yellow buttons. Oh god. That's a problem, because one of them's mapped to a button instead of on the analog stick. So I'm going to have to remember in the heat of the moment that when it says C down, I hit X. Everything else, I use the analog stick. This is the sort of thing where an N64 controller just makes more sense, because those are actually buttons instead of always being mapped to a right analog stick. We are blinking real fast. I'm sorry, that thing in your hand is so low res, I cannot tell what it is. Okay. 5, yep. 5. Okay, I pick who I want to play as. I can't tell. I'm going to just assume this one's Shinji and this one's Asuka. Alright, we'll do Asuka for some variety. Now I have to have both hands on the right side of my controller. Alright, let's go. Let's dance, guys. Oh, I need to find a comfortable way to hold this damn thing. Oh, oopsie. I fucked up. And that's immediate failure. Okay. On the plus side, they didn't waste time. Okay. So this is actually a rhythm minigame. Alright. Theoretically, I should be able to do this. Okay. There we go. Oopsie. I just fall over and trip. Okay, I mean, it's switching between the two characters, so, like, am I playing as one of them in particular? Listen, I'm saying, I've beaten Hatsune Miku Project Eva F2 on hard mode. I should be able to do this. So I think I don't want to try and keep with them, actually. Oh, God, yep, I have to remember, hit X instead of down. See, it'd be nice if I could map, like, multiple, like a button to multiple commands. Like C down could be either X or down on the analog stick. On the plus side, it looks like the sequence is the same every time. Okay. See, there's not even... What point is there even in this having a time limit? Because it's going to be the exact same time every time you play. Alright, this is coming out pretty well now. Still got 3 more times, though. Ooh, man, those missiles move and look real weird. Ooh, okay, that's kind of a cool effect for the N64. I guess the time's just for visual effect. One more. Okay, never mind. I didn't actually... Huh? Wait a minute. Was I supposed to do something there? Oh no, like they failed right at the end, right? That's how it happened? So that was just there again for visual effect. Alright. Alright, I guess we won. See, these minigame levels I don't mind, because they're a lot easier than the actual just battle stages. Hello, Super Duper. Isn't this the scene where the voice text? I think so. And it's been like, I haven't seen Evangelion since it first released on Netflix. Which I understand was only like last year. Oh, this is the thermal expansion episode. All right. All right, we're talking about the Netflix version. That really annoys me. They cut out the line at the end when Shinji's in the hot spring. He's like, oh, thermal expansion from the ADV dub. I love that line. Honestly, like, people complain about the loss of, like, meaningful lines in the Netflix dub, like Kaoru saying, you are worthy of my grace. And, you know, I'll admit, I also hate the I'm the lowest... Oh, there we go. There's the inflation. I'll admit I missed the line from End of Evangelion. Shinji says, I'm so fucked up. Instead of, in Netflix, it's I'm the lowest of the low. It just has way less impact. But honestly, comparing the two dubs, the things I missed the most are the comedic lines. Like, I missed the thermal expansion line. I missed the, are you riding his baloney pony? Is there any special controls for this level? Magma Diver, move left and right. Z lets you lock on. A opens cage. After you lock on, grab will show you some commands on the C stick. Okay, that's a little bit confusing, but I'll see if I can figure it out. Yeah, okay, so I got move left and right. Z to open the cage, which is L for me. Lock on, searching, lock on. A opens the cage. Never been used to successfully capture the angel, but to move out of the way. Grab it. To move out of the way, the angel attack. Okay. Huh. That's a little bit confusing. I'll have to just see if I can figure it out. Honestly, the Netflix dub of the series, you know, complaints about the actual... Where is it? There it is. Oh, hang on, okay. But I think I got it. Again, I just had to remember that C down is map to X. Anyway, I think the Netflix dub is a very good dub of the series. Alright. Like, the actors in it are really good. Casey Mongolo is a great Shinji. Ray Chase is a pretty good, First of all, Search is spelled wrong here. I just realized that. Ray Chase is a pretty good Gendo, though I prefer, John Swasey from the Rebuild movies. Even if it is kind of weird, because it's the exact same voice he uses for Hohenheim in Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, Decisive Battle is another one of those songs that Evangelion fans would recognize. I never really memorized it. Is this... I feel like this is the song that they just reused wholesale in Shin Godzilla. Okay, where is it? Search, hang on. It was green for a second there. Okay, which way is it? Alright, let me try going this way. It might be circling this way. One honor used again. Okay. God, where is this angel? I can't... Oh, there we go. How many times do I have to do this? Okay, ripped off the leg. Stab, keep stabbing its eyes. Alright, I think we won. Shin Godzilla's got good music too. Again, I mostly think of the vocal themes. Those are just more memorable to me. But, Who Will Know and Persecution of the Masses are really good songs. If anyone watching this is an Evangelion fan and you haven't watched Shin Godzilla, get on that. It's a really good Godzilla movie. Even if you don't really care about Evangelion, it's just a good Godzilla movie. As long as you're in the mood for the really serious, dark Godzilla stuff. Alright, let's see. Level 7. Buttons are... First part, all you have to do is press A to do the jump. Second part, alternate A and down C. Okay. This weird-ass thing. Like, this does not look like something that belongs in Evangelion. The super bright colors, those weird eyes on the hands. This thing is just really fucking weird. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Listen, I wouldn't complain too much about them not giving Shinji any lines in that section. Honestly, considering this is an N64 game, the amount of vocal dialogue that's in the game at all is pretty impressive. You know, I don't know how many exact minutes it is if you compare it to something like the N64 port of Resident Evil 2. Okay, yeah, so hang on. There we go. Okay. Looks like it's an auto runner for the first part, and then at the end I just mash the buttons. Great, because I've proven myself so good at that. Oh, finally, Unit 0. It's the first time we've seen it. We didn't even get to see the yellow version. Which, can I say, when I was playing Ayanami Raising Project for the review, I completely forgot that Unit 0 did even had a yellow version. Okay, I think I was supposed to hit it in all of those sections. Good work, Ray. May have turned down the volume a little bit too far. Okay, sorry. Alright, we'll go with that. Alright, I think it's still a bit lower than it was before. I just kind of worry about the how well I can be heard. I'm not super good at... Oh, okay. That part actually worked, huh? But I'd probably get, like, bonus points if I can get all of them. Okay, let's try it with Unit 2. Okay, I mean, I got that one pretty well. Okay, getting the ones earlier makes that final one easier to get. Alright. And then at the end, I mash the buttons. Assuming there's not another jump. Okay, no, it's like mash the buttons to hold up our AT fields. Alright, well, let's get the controller in a good position for this. Okay, I think I'm the blue one, in which case I'm doing great. Do I have to, like, make it all the way to the other side, or is this just a holdout for a certain amount of time? I think I have to make it all the way to the left. Oh, God. There we go. All right. Controller was slipping from my lap. Oh, no, I was wrong. It was completely the other way, in which case I was failing horribly, and now I have to do the whole thing again. Alright, listen, I'm good at jumping. This part I can do no problem. It's just, again, these mashing buttons, because they really want you to mash them. Let's see, press them back and forth until meters filled so it can break the angel's AT field. I can see part of the guide from underneath the window. Okay. In which case, I might just have to get it to that halfway point. Nope. I gotta go a lot more than that. Nope, it has to be alternate. You can't just mash them at the same time. I was just testing it, and I lost a lot of ground because of it. Oh, dear God. Good God. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to set up a save state right after this jumping part. Yeah, man, it's so great just having to mash buttons and watching a damn bar not move anywhere near enough. So, alright, still good enough. I wasn't even thinking about the color coordination in that way. I was just thinking like, oh, blue is good. Blue would be represented by me. Though admittedly, I more initially thought moving to the right would make more sense. So I guess that's correct. Oh, hang on. Save state. There we go. Good God, I just can't figure out a good way to do this. Like, I can't hit the buttons fast enough. Like, I'm trying to, like, tense up my arm like I would when I'm doing the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid. Problem is, that's super hard to do with two hands. Should I just, like, have a rhythm? Because I can hold it in place without much trouble, it would seem. Oh, God. Every time I feel like I'm getting a tiny bit of ground, I completely lose it. God, and imagine if I was still trying to do this by mashing A and down on the analog stick. Am I going to have to do this like that running section in Full Metal Alchemist Dual Sympathy where I just have to run the emulator frame by frame? Can I even do that in Mupen? Because I might have to. I legitimately might have to move the emulator frame by frame. Because this is impossible, man. Let's see here. Pause. Okay, if I... Turning off the speed limiter would probably be way worse. Okay, let's see a pause. I don't see like a frame by frame option in here, damn it. Let's turn off the speed limiter and see what happens. That's not working. Honestly, the fact that I held out that long with the speed limiter off is pretty good. Okay, hold on. I'm just doing it at a more reasonable rhythm now. And, like, it's slow, but I'm winning. Okay, but it tries to push back every once in a while. Okay, see, I really wish that this was just timed. So it's like you just have to hold out long enough for Ray and Asuka to start helping. Good Lord. Man. Second time in an hour, I'm already like, oh man, I might just have to call it here, man. So the problem is, it's like, once you start making progress, it really pushes back. See, it also wouldn't be bad if this was like the fishing in Sonic Adventure, where like, yeah, it'll fight most fishing games. I was like, okay, and alright, it is sort of timed. If I don't do it in a certain amount of time, I just instantly lose. Because I was still mashing that button at the end, and it just dropped like a rock. See, the problem is my grip starts slipping once I get far enough in, and that causes me to completely fail. Oh, God. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Let me check that other guide. Oh, there's press A. Alternate with A and down C to spread AT field until gauge is filled. That's what this guide says, and then this one says mission. Oh, here we go. This one has like a full information for every single mission. All right, this could be more useful. Don't make this hatred. Okay, press A. Just stay on the final one, and then tap jab on the A button when you reach the first 2 lines. Okay. Tap A plus C down to keep the angel from impact. Why do both of these guides make it sound like it's so easy? Like, neither one says, yeah, you do have to mash A and C down, but it's impossible. Alright, I'm gonna mash the buttons early and see if that gives me, like, an early boost. Nope. So it'd be great if there was a camera right now so you could see how I'm mashing these buttons. First off, the position my hand is in with the controller is real fucking bad. Alright, we're going to plan B. Can I find any save states for this game online that just skip me past this thing? Cheats. Versus mode. Ooh, there's a versus mode. Well, that's fun. It's probably, like, just as bad as the versus mode in Mega Man 7. Like, harder skill levels. Mode, finish synchronized dance mission. Yo, listen, I just want to read this sentence. This was in a guide, too. It's also on the IGN page. Neon Genesis Evangelion is one of the most graphically beautiful and complex games for the N64. Unfortunately, it suffered the Zelda syndrome. Incredible graphics, but it's way too easy to beat, even in the hard level. The hell are you talking about? It's too easy to beat. Box N64? Yeah, no one has, like, save files online. Any save states? Translation guide, sheets. Yeah, no. No one online has posted any save states for this game. Okay. So it literally is just, hey, like, I gotta do it. And the question then becomes, how the fuck is everyone else doing this so easily? Like, is this just one of those things that's like kind of broken in emulation? Is it one of those things that is just actually easier on an N64 controller? I can pause, so that's fun. Maybe I should be like trying to rock my finger, like one finger instead of trying to do two. Oh god, nope. Okay, God. I almost had it by like having my finger in between the X and A buttons and rocking it back and forth. The problem is the distance between the buttons. It's so hard to get it right. But that seems to be my best strategy. Okay, and also keep slipping between the two. That's not really working. The distance between the buttons, maybe if I like set it to different buttons? See, if I had a turbo controller, this would be real easy. I don't think this emulator has turbo functionality, sadly. The one thing I've proven so far is it's possible. Okay, I don't know how I did it the first time, but it was clearly just some miracle, and I'm not going to be able to recreate it. The distance between those is still bad. Shoulder buttons probably wouldn't do me much good. See, I'm just trying to think of ways to cheat this. It's no longer a strategy of, okay, this is how you do it. It's just, how do I cheat this damn thing? Can I also set it to... Maybe this is the kind of thing that'd be easier to do with a keyboard? But, oh man, I don't want to mash my laptop keyboard buttons that much. I don't want to break them. Alright, well, let me close the game and see what I can do in the settings. Controller settings, manage, edit. Dead zone, analog sensitivity, right buttons, close the... Yeah, no, there's no special settings in here. Okay, well, it seems like I can pretty easily... Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's see here. I need to mash A, so we'll make that the Z button. And down C is X. Save and close. Okay. Alright, let's try it, guys. Open ROM. Load state. Okay. Let's see if the keyboard makes it any easier. It makes it even... Oh, I might not have switched over. Okay, well, that'd probably be it. Okay, I actually have to switch over my settings. Let's try it. Okay, I switched my settings, didn't I? Angel keyboard, that should be right. Gonna have to keep going back into my settings to figure this out, man. Profile Z. Oh, it's because they're also mapped to other buttons. Okay. That's probably it. And then X is also mapped to left trigger. Okay, well then that's going to be that. That was probably a problem. Okay, now let's see if I can do it. Okay, well I got it to work, but it doesn't help me much. In fact, it doesn't help me at all. Okay, that doesn't help. Switch back over to normal dual box. Okay. Good lord. And I probably have to quit the game again to reset which controller I'm using. God. I legitimately don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Didn't switch over my settings. Good lord. I have it set. It's set to normal dual box Wii. That's what I always have it set to. Do I have to, like, unplug my controller again? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I have to unplug my controller from my adapter for the computer to see it again. See, because my finger fits, like, so neatly between the buttons that I can't really, like, rock it back and forth between them. Okay, listen, I have tried every single method I can think of here. Okay, remember when I said before I prefer the minigame levels of this game? Well, clearly, I prefer them when they, you know, work. Okay, one thing left to check. Can I do a frame by frame in this emulator? Let's see here. Save states, game struck. Single frame advanced, one paused. Yes, I can. All right. We cheat in this Full Metal Alchemist style. Okay. Let me just... Oh, no. Man, is this... even this not working? It might be like a difference in the way that frame by frame is handled between Desmoom and Mupen. Like, I think in Desmoom it accepts inputs even while the game is paused. Like this, I don't think Mupen does. Oh, God. See, honestly, there's some part of me that feels like if I'm above the half mark when it does that end part, it'll push it to my side, but I extremely highly doubt that. We're gonna give it one more try. Maybe if I use my thumb, you know, a bigger finger. My thumb's not big enough. Okay, guys. I wasn't expecting this to be the reason I was going to have to call it quits, but yeah, God. I can't do it. I don't have a way to do this. Alright, hold on. Let me check one more thing. Let's check a walkthrough on YouTube and see what it looks like. N64. Alright. Long play. Let's see what it looks like when they do it. There's 133,000 views. Do you think anyone's tried to comment, yo, what the fuck? How do you do this? Well, guys, just by time, we're about halfway through the game. We're over halfway through the game. This long play is an hour and a half long, and this is the 45-minute mark. We're halfway through, man. Let's see. Yeah, no, he's just able to do it. What the fuck? Okay, comments. A lot of people are talking about there's a scream like 54 minutes in that's apparently loud as fuck. Yeah, no one else is like, hey, how did you do this part? Okay, I just had another idea. Is there a speed limiter option? Like, can I set the game to run at half speed? Because if I do that, that should work okay. Frame buffer, OSD, whatever the hell that means. Okay, let's check Mupen. Let's see. Mupen 64. Set speed limiter. Speed limiter. How to edit game speed. 4 steps. But this is Mupen 64 plus. Well, I mean, that's probably close enough. Toolbar, tap the game speed button. Except this is like the Android version. Play, restart, change the speed at the game speed button. Speed change. I would further change the speed, and then you can change it. Is that something I can do? Hacking the Magi, I guess, yeah. Let's see here. Toggle. See, I can toggle the speed limiter on or off just in a basic sense. 4 plus speed options. Fast forward. That doesn't help. I don't want to fast forward. I want the game to move slower, you know. As weird as that might be. Yeah, I can hold down F to fast forward. That's real great. Oh, F10 and F11. Slow down by 5%. Speed up. All right. That should do us. Okay, it sounds like ass, but I think we can do it. Now the problem is, how am I gonna... Let me put up the frame count so I can tell when I'm speeding it back up whether it's okay. All right, we got it running at 7 FPS. Let's try it, bro. Oh, there we go. Solid 5-3. All right, let me speed it up a little bit. This is a bit too slow. Okay, of course, now I don't know what speed this game is supposed to run at. Maybe if I just reset it, it'll, What the fuck? Okay, hold on. If I do it at this more reasonable pace, it seems to work. What, is it like Revolver Ocelot where it stops working if you do it too fast? There we go. Ah, beautiful hacks. Okay, I think this sounds like full speed. I'm gonna say yes it is. Alright, hold on. Let me just go in and turn off that frame counter again. There we go. Alright. That worked. How the hell are there several guides to this game and a video walkthrough and none of them say, oh yeah, this part's really fucking hard? The only explanation I can possibly think of, because I'm not bad at button mashing, like I said, I've beaten the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. The only explanation I can think of is that it is easier on an N64. Like, the buttons are better placed or something. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Is that mission? No, mission 8 is just a normal battle one. So this could take us another hour. Oh, Unit 3. How weird would it be if this Evangelion game on the N64, it introduces Unit 3 as the series does, and it turned out that this was the game that introduced Maki? It was like, yeah, no one ever knew this, but yeah, actually, she was introduced in an N64 game. And they just decided to keep her for Rebuild. Unit 3 has the same color scheme as Toji's tracksuit. I guess, yeah. And yeah, and I guess Unit 3 in Rebuild is the same color as Maki's plug suit. But everyone's matches their plug suit, except Shinji, I guess. Rei's is kind of weird. Asuka's is the only one that really matches. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I can put in GIFs. I can put in pictures in OBS. I'm just going to get a picture up to put up whenever we're done with this game. Whether we do it successfully or we fail horribly. Let's see here. Give me a second to search it up. As much as I would love to put that one up, we're not going to do that one. There we go. This will do nicely. Let's just save that. Okay, this is just a normal battle mission. But at the very least, I have a high synchro, so that helps. I wouldn't be surprised if this mission is supposed to be easy. Because Shinji does really beat this guy up. Yeah, look at that. One grab and I already took out half his health. Alright, this one's probably supposed to be easy. Oh, there we go. That was a nice kick. Alright, so I think, like, also, if I hold up, I can do a different attack. He grabbed me. Maybe I should just stop trying to be fancy and just do this. Oh, there we go. I can bitch slap him. Alright, I'm cool with that. He knocks him away, but seeing as I'm the one on a timer, that's not really a good thing. Get back here. Guy keeps backing up. Get back here. Just trying to grab you. There we go. Board knocks over a truck. Okay, almost done. Oh, there we go. Ooh, running right for him. Yeah. I did that accidentally. Okay, I was supposed to do something. That's fine. Right, one more grab. That'll do it. There we go. We're still at a sliver of health, but that's intentional. Okay. Okay, so far, the hardest parts of the game have been the second fight and horrible button mashing. Now, I'm willing to bet that was the scream right there that everyone was talking about in the comments on that YouTube video. Okay, Mission 9 is a different gameplay style. God, let's see, what is this one I have to do? One of the more difficult missions. Oh, God. Move the analog stick whatever direction in either A or B buttons when it tells you to. Okay. So it's a quick time event. The timing is just strict. Okay. But I don't at least have to convert down C to X in my head. It's just analog stick A and B. All right. Let's see how long this takes me. There you go. Asuka gets it. Just dual wield. Ooh. Oh, come on. I wanted to see an N64 explosion, not just a picture. Come on. Alright, yep. Oh, God. It's like I have to do like a... Okay. Alright. I get the idea now. Oh man, I thought I did that pretty fast. So this is another place where turning down the speed would be useful. And then I can't fuck up again. There we go. Okay. I get the idea. The problem is just actually doing it. I mean, why the hell would I want to skip to the next command? I barely have enough time to breathe as it is. Okay, if I'm lucky, they might give me good, easy buttons. Alright. Alright, just rip it out. Okay, well, I ran out of power, but alright. I believe that is the end of the mission. You know, legitimately, this game does look really cool. Like, how well it does recreate the show. I just wish it played better. See, I agree with that excerpt I read earlier about how the about like how they sacrifice gameplay for graphics. I just don't think the problem is too easy. I just think it's too annoying as hell. Oh yeah, Kaiji's here now. So this is what happens when you skip the episode where Asuka is introduced. Now, I know that this game covers the end of Evangelion. That's the end of it. I'm really going to be disappointed if this game doesn't recreate my experience with watching the movie, where I went into it and I did not realize how many nipples there were in that movie. I was watching it on the big TV in the center of the house. My parents were in the kitchen right next door. There's a big glass door there, so they could have totally seen in. I don't think they did. But man, would that have been difficult to explain. Okay, all right. Oh god. There's another tap A and C down again. God damn it. Lug stick. Alright then. I get the idea. It's just going to be doing it again. Anyway, so that's just a great long... Yeah, I mean, they could have just like made it totally black, but I'm going to be honest, I don't watch the credits in Evangelion, so when Netflix changed it, it didn't bother me at all. What did it look like in the show? Was it just a plain silhouette, or was it, like, really darkly shaded? Because if so, this is a better recreation. Alright, so this mission is Guide the Lance of Longinus. And then I have to tap the buttons to break through its AT field. So, alright, take our bets. At the very least, if this one also proves to be impossible, we know how to fix it now. Ooh, look at that squish effect on Adam's chest. All right, it's time for the javelin toss. Lilith. Okay, my bad. Like I said, I've seen Evangelion twice. I'm not super... I also said it at the beginning. Like, I don't remember most of these names. Okay, it's, Oh, right, reverse controls. That's right. It's a flying thing. Okay, let's try this again. See, the wind tunnel effect is what makes it weird to me. Oh god, that is a sensitive control stick. I can turn that down, but I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. I just gotta barely move it. But, like, the wind tunnel effect confuses me because it makes me feel like it's supposed to be, like, I'm confined to within this tunnel. You know, in concept, this is basically just landing the plane in Top Gun. Up, up, speed up. There we go. Alright, let's get to button mashing. Oh god, it's the exact same thing. What the hell was that amazing push I did? Okay, I did it. Worked fine. Turned into a drill for a split second. Holy shit, that... just a picture of the angel. Mwah. Okay, for some reason, that button mashing sequence, despite the fact that it is functionally identical to the one in the earlier mission, was just easier. I can only assume that was intentional, like Shinji trying to stop the angel from falling was meant to be this real strong, desperate struggle. Okay, so next mission, according to the guide. Mostly countering each other's attacks by tapping A and C plus down. Oh dear God. Oh, Kaoru's here now. Mission 11, the beginning and the end, or knocking on heaven's door. No, that would be if I was playing a Cowboy Bebop game. Oh, wow, amazing spoiler. First thing it says about this mission, Kaoru Nagisa, the fifth child, is actually the last angel. Like, wow, spoilers. Good impact, mostly. Countering each other's attacks by tapping A and C plus down. Normal attacks don't take out as much life as grappling or overpowering Unit 2. Controls are all this stuff. Okay. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to try and figure this out. But it looks like we have a long cutscene ahead of us first of just all the gay overtones. Oh, never mind, it's already over. Oh, come on. Kaoru should have been a 3D model there. Come on. Okay, it's mostly the same controls, but I guess I really do just have to... Whatever. I was saying something before. Oh, yeah, but about the gay overtones. That's why I was never bothered by the line change in the Netflix version of You Are Worthy of My Grace. It never bothered me just because, like, even if he doesn't outright say, I love you, even if he doesn't outright say, I love you, like, it's... Hold on. I'll see if I can figure this out. Okay, listen, I'm trying to hit these buttons. Is there a reason this isn't working? Okay, I mean, I can try grappling him, I guess. Good. Oh, God. Fancy camera angles. Ow. Oh, God. I'm like just trying to hit A and B at the same time. He keeps dodging it amazingly. And my AT field just isn't working. Should I use like the R button grab? That doesn't do anything. Okay, I mean, the controls are slightly different according to this thing, but, feel tired from tapping, press start to pause. Wow. Here's a tip. If you feel tired from tapping A and C plus down, press start to pause, then unpause it. Like, yeah, okay. Take a break if it hurts too much. Okay. Okay, why the hell is my AT field not working, yo? Okay, I can do that. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. Why do I have to keep doing this shit? Why is this the core gameplay of so much of this game? Imagine how weird it would be just seeing people struggle over a knife for this long. Okay, let's try that out again. So I gotta do that overhead stab in order to trigger that. Oh, wrong buttons. Oops. Okay, but seriously, all these other ones I do much better on. Okay, as I say, as I'm losing. So the problem is I have to rotate my controller to get my hand in a good position to do this. Music's real fancy, though. Okay, let's try this again. I may have to slow the game down again. God. Okay, I think I am going to have to. All right. Okay, slowed the game down a bit. Except I don't know how many times I hit the button, so I'm just going to have to rely on sound. And in fact, I may need to keep it slowed down for this fight, because I'm going to be doing this several times. Come on. Almost there. Okay. Alright, that dealt some damage. I kind of was hoping it would do more. Okay, that just looks stupid. Oh, what the? Oh, yeah, sure. He can just dodge underneath all my stuff, but I can't. Okay. Come on. All right, we're making good progress here. Right. I'm going to give you a pro tip for playing this game aside from having some patience and a guide open. Have a turbo controller. Okay, maybe this time I'm supposed to grab him. Like, it's like I have to do a different button every time. Yeah, now it's grabbing. It's like the Mr. Freeze boss in Batman Arkham City. Every time you have to do a different thing. Okay, we're about even now, so that's nice. Okay, don't do that. Uh-oh. Oh, nope, he's just grabbing me wholesale. I don't have a chance to fight back. Giving me a hug of death. Oh god, music sounds so weird, yo. That's clearly not the thing I need to do. Maybe it's the overhead stab again. And it hit him, but that doesn't exactly help me. Oh, and I was just a tiny bit too far away. Great, thanks. Okay. And that should finish it. Yes, okay. Let's turn the speed back up. That sounds right. It's still kind of crackling a little bit, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna have to turn on the damn frame rate counter again just so I can tell when I'm back at normal speed. I mean, this seems okay. Either that or I'm gonna have to count when I turn it down. Like, how many times did I hit the button? And then remember it. Okay, well, we beat Kaoru. There we go. Alright, that sounds full speed. You gotta get it back up to this game's normal 20 frames per second. The way the Sailor logo looks there, it looks like one of those like scratch things you would buy at the art store where they came with like a pen with this It's like a scratch thing on the end. It was this black piece of paper. You'd scratch it, and there's a rainbow pattern underneath. And the lighting effect there makes it look like his ears are rapidly growing and shrinking. Oh, okay. Well, this sounds easy. Just looking at the guide now. Action 1. Destroy all 9 EVA Series Unit 5s. Yeah, given my usual skill at this game, I'm sure I can take on 9 opponents. And so I guess we're already at end of Evangelion. Feels like it's a bit early for that, just given how many missions are left in this game. Yeah, there's like 6 more missions after this. What the hell else is there? And that sadly means we skipped over the scene. We skipped over the scene with Asuka in the hospital bed. You see, 4 missions of just Third Impact. Listen, if that means 4 missions of listening to Comme Susator, I'm not going to argue. I love that song. And the N64 rendition of it is hilarious. Alright, just normal controls. You get fucked. Yeah, so for the first part, we're just taking everyone out. All these guys out. Okay, how do I turn around? Okay, it turns around automatically when there's not an opponent on the other side. Which is, you know, difficult to do. Alright. It's a good thing these don't hurt me. Otherwise, I would be in real shitty shape for the actual mass-produced Eva fight. God, look, there's a guy right behind me, but because there's someone else on my left, I can't turn around. And there's something I'm supposed to be doing about the tanks. The guide said something about it, but I seem to be doing fine without worrying about them, so whatever. So now, I'm disappointed that since we went straight to End of Evangelion, we're skipping over the original final episode, so we don't have an episode that's just the high school universe. Oh, that's as far as you go on easy mode, I guess. Yeah, I don't even get a congratulations. Okay, the guide doesn't even say that. Like, this point onward is higher difficulties only. And now, to be fair, the higher difficulties probably aren't that much higher because of how little actual just normal gameplay there was. It's not like they make the button mashing any harder. They can't. They physically can't. You know what? Hold on. I have to add so many. This will do nicely. Give me a quick second over here. Image. Yep. There we go. Oh, we only dropped 118 frames tonight. I'm really disappointed that they don't just play this, like, underneath the credits. That would be amazing. Maybe they play it when you beat the game on higher difficulties. I don't know. And of course, the credits are just teasing me, like, hey, here's what's left of the game that you didn't get to see. Admittedly, if I don't have the time to watch all of Evangelion again right now, I should at least watch End of Evangelion. That I've only seen once, because the first time I was watching the series, I was doing it by, next try level normal. Yeah, fuck you. I spent 2 hours getting this far, and I hate my life for it. And the worst part is, there's also a hard difficulty, and that one you have to unlock by beating the game on normal. So I would have to play through this game 2 more times in order to actually fully complete it. So there's one more thing we can do, I guess, in the game. We can do some of these simulations. I was testing this out during the credits. Oh wow, I could even play as Toji Kaoru. Huh, interesting. Well, fuck you, I'm gonna play as my wife. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. It's first person, so it doesn't matter, but I'll play as Ray. God. Oh god, the controls are all weird. Because the thing is, moving left and right is normal, but moving up and down is reversed, even though, like, for flying, that's normal, I get that. But for aiming a gun, that's just weird. Thankfully, I don't think I'm going to have to move up and down here. Right. So I guess it's just how many of them can I take out in the time limit? Headshot. That doesn't deal more damage, damn it. Okay, I got 8. Is that good enough? I mean, I passed. I don't know what this number is counting up. Just how many points I get? 645 points. F rank, okay. How am I supposed to do better? Alright, we'll do test program 1 next. Ooh, I get a bigger gun now. Okay. Oh, I missed. Alright, so I can, like, shoot it, but, you have to wait for it to fully lock on before I can fire. And I guess it was telling me I should hit, like, 5 of them. Ooh, there we go. That one I just managed to hit. Like, oh, I'm probably supposed to be aiming, like, for the center. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. There we go. We got 5. I'm gonna go for a high score now. Okay, 6. What rank does that give me? I exceeded the bare minimum. Another F. I like the way Ray is blankly smiling when she says that. Because it's like she's mocking you. Oh, I can use the D-pad. Could I use the D-pad in-game? Because that would have been easier than the analog stick. Okay, I'm aiming for 9 targets. Gotta aim for the eyes. Right, they're moving targets. Yeah, I can fire before the lock-ons fully are there, but it causes some serious spread, so it's basically worthless. Alright, I leveled a building, whatever. So what the hell are these angels? They're like the baskets of hot air balloons. Right, I'm probably only going to get 8. If even that. Alright. So is that just an absolute utter failure? C? How did I do better in that one? I think there are more of these. There are more missions, but you have to play later story missions to unlock them. And, I obviously can't. Ooh, I have a pistol now. I'm going in hardcore. Man, that is a serious semi-auto. Is there a specific part on this body I should be aiming for? Doesn't seem like it. I can aim pretty much at will. Okay, this one keeps disappearing, so that means there's somewhere on this I'm supposed to hit, I guess. Is it also the center? I guess it's center, alright. Okay, we might be able to get 6. Okay, 6 points. Let's see, what's my score? 209, F rank. Huh? Okay, that was weird. Okay, I have a rocket launcher now. Gotta aim for the center there, except I kind of have to read my shots. Alright, I get the idea. Okay, I can fire pretty damn fast, though. Okay, I don't see myself getting a good score on this one. Okay, at best we're going to get 4. And that far away, I doubt it. Okay, 3. Oh, did I ever, Yes, I did. Okay, I just had to check. I did indeed remove the, congratulations. Good. That's exactly the sort of thing I would accidentally leave on screen. Alright, final test program. Okay. Okay, so this is just like everything, yeah, okay. So if that's the case, this is probably the final one then. Okay, well so far I'm doing great. See, it's a lot easier to hit these things with a faster weapon. Okay, I still have to hit that core though. Oh, God. Tell me I was missing the center there. Oh, hang on. Oh, right over the building. Mwah. Yeah, just in time. All right, 8. I think that was a pretty good score. I only really messed up on one Ramiel. Yeah, A rank. All right. Yeah, of course, I get an A rank on the hardest one, of course. Great. Alright guys, so that was Evangelion for the Nintendo 64. Man, it's not good. There we go. It is admittedly kind of fun though, even if I hate it. There's some part of me that thinks, you know, like, hey, I've got the ROM, I've got it downloaded. I very well may come back to this just on my own time and just try and finish it for my own sake. Hold on a second. What am I doing? Oh, I also unlocked a sound mode. Hold on. Sound. I gotta put on sound effects. Yep, BGM. Please tell me every single song is unlocked. So I'm going to keep going. I'm trying to find one specific song. Okay, the pan flute in that one was amazing. Damn it. Okay, it only does songs that we found. Dang it. Yo, that is some funky, fresh music, though. So anyway, I actually do have intentions to play other Evangelion games on my own time. There's like a visual novel on the PSP that has a fan translation, and since I have a homebrewed PSP, I can play that. I'll do it at some point. I'm busy right now. Not only am I still goddamn playing Persona 5, because it's a long fucking game, but very important news today, I mentioned it on Twitter, someone released PC remasters of Link, the Faces of Evil, and Zelda Wand of Gamelon, and like, yo, PC remasters of the CDI Zelda games? Yes, absolutely. I played through Faces of Evil today, it's actually pretty fun, you know, when it works. So this was, thank you so much for getting me a video up to 10,000 views. And I am happy it is the Ayanami Raising Project video. I think that is one of my better reviews. I'm still pretty happy 4 years later with the way it came out. I haven't played the game since then, but whatever. And next week we'll be going back to... We will be going back to Last Story next week. I feel like we're decently close to the end of it. I'm still hoping we can beat it before the year ends. I hope so, at least. And if anyone was curious, this is the picture I was looking for a while back. And I was like, oh, let me just put this up when we're done. I found it by going to Gilboa and searching for Rei Ayanami screen caps. I knew I was specifically looking for this image. The first one that pops up when you do that is a screenshot from Rebuild of Rei and Asuka standing next to each other. I guess it's like I don't remember the context of the scene, but point is they're both naked. So it's just a topless shot of both of them. And I was like, yeah, that's a good picture, but I can't put that on stream. Can't do that. It's a shame. It's a good picture. Anyway, see you guys next week. And thank you so much for getting me where I am today. It may not be very much, but goddammit, it's me.